Hi, my name is Samantha Nelson, and I'm going to be a junior at Bend High School, and this is my third Bend Youth Collective trip.
Samantha, people always want to know, what are these trips like for you?
This is a hard question to answer because most of the stuff that happens on these trips comes from an emotional level more than a physical level. So things we experience and feel inside.
And what were some of those things that you felt on your 8-day journey with us this trip?
I just felt loved and accepted and welcomed for who I was, and that was a great feeling to have.
And how did that compare for you when you were experiencing things that were different or different cultures?
Different cultures.
Yeah, what was that like?
That stretched me to try to keep an open mind because you are always experiencing new things and you want to just try to not compare them to things that happen every day for you, but just to see them for what they are.
Was there any particular experience on the trip that stretched you like that?
Yeah, when we went to church on Sunday, that was definitely interesting for me. I love the experience, but it was also hard trying not to compare it to things I'm used to and the service I'm used to and just seeing it for what it is.
What made it different than First Presbyterian on Sunday morning?
The way they worshiped, how long the service was, just everything about it. And actually surprised me going there because at first I was a little worried if they were going to welcome me, but just right off the bat, everyone was so welcoming. And I just loved that.
What was another highlight for you on the trip?
So one of my favorite highlights on the trip, which seems kind of strange, but is seeing the fireflies. I've never seen them before, and that was just really fun. We were at the backyard of the church or the house we were staying at, and just catching them, and that was really fun.
You mentioned to me before connecting with other new friends and students on the trip, and whether you're catching fireflies or you mentioned one of the worship experiences we had in the evening. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so one night we all sat in the basement of the house we were staying at, and we each took a turn lighting a candle to form a cross. And while we were doing that, we said what we were feeling or how the Bend Youth Collective has helped us. And it was a great way for us to all become closer as a family and to see people for what they are.
And what would your hopes be for the Bend Youth Collective or our youth ministries at First Presbyterian in this next year?
So my hopes for the Bend Youth Collective are that for every new class that comes in and every class that leaves, that we keep the same core values of loving and accepting and welcoming. And I want our church to have the same values as the Bend Youth Collective.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sam.